There's a famous double 10 rule in medicine. An innovative drug goes from project to market. It takes an average of 10 years to burn $1 billion. And the probability of making it to the end is less than 10%. In other words, invest 100 yuans. 90% lost. Most R&D ultimately draw water from bamboo baskets. July 2025. DeepMind spin-off company. Isomorphic Labs breaks strong. Drug candidate design based on AlphaFold system. Entering human clinical trials. AI Pharmaceuticals is completely free from paper talk. The development of new drugs is really going to be overtaken by AI curves. Open and lead. What is Alphabet? An AI system that can predict the three-dimensional structure of proteins. Protein structure. It is the most fundamental and expensive first step in the development of new drugs. Before it appeared, scientists use X-ray crystallography. Determine the structure of a protein. It takes months or even years on average. The cost can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. AlphaFold compressed this into a few minutes. And more than 200 million protein structures have been predicted. It's basically the equivalent of taking every known protein on Earth. Watched it all. This work won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2024. But predicting protein structure is out of reach. The Boston Consulting Group. I discovered drugs. The success rate in the first phase of the clinic is 80% to 90%, about twice as much as the traditional method. But by the second phase of clinical practice, that plummets to about 40%, basically tied with traditional methods. And the simple answer is this: the advantages of AI in the initial stage are highlighted. Want to end well, still to be verified. As of now, the world does not yet have a drug designed entirely by AI. Received FDA approval for marketing. December 2025. The FDA has approved the first AI drug development tool, Posiad's MNIS system. Note that this is a tool. It's not about the AI drug coming on the market. It's still zero. But the cold data can't stop the hot money. The real fragrance is pouring in. May 2026. Isomorphic Labs completes $2.1 billion Series B funding. Set a record for a single global AI pharmaceutical financing. In the same month, Dutai Technology was listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Become the first global AI drug delivery company. IPO subscription exceeded 6,900 times. Eli Lilly dropped $2.75 billion to cooperate with Yingxi Smart. Refresh the ceiling of AI pharmaceutical cooperation amount. OpenAI to launch pharmaceutical-specific large model GPT Rosalind in April 2026. Holding hands with Novo Nordisk and Amgen. Roche and NVIDIA. More than 3,500 Blackwell GPUs were jointly deployed. Claimed to build pharmacy's largest AI factory. Real money up the ante. The industry is already in a bubble. 2025 to 2026, a number of AI pharmaceutical concept stocks experienced a significant pullback, some between 2021 and 2023. Startups that rely on AI storytelling to raise big money began to be forced by capital markets. In the end, how many clinical soul torture examinations have been conducted? An industry analysis for 2026. Outspoken. The clinical cycle has not been substantially shortened by AI. Clinical costs have not been substantially reduced by AI. High clinical failure rate. It has not been fundamentally changed by AI, even if only the initial stage is conquered. This achievement is by no means of an ordinary standard. Traditional medicines are being developed, from target discovery to lead compound identification. About 5,000 to 10,000 molecules need to be synthesized and tested. In silico medicine's AI platform cuts the process down to 12-18 months, with an average of only 60 to 200 molecules synthesized and tested. Tsinghua University's DrugClip platform is even more exaggerated. Daily processing capacity 31 trillion operations. We've made drug screening millions of times more efficient. This means that, although it cannot reach the end of the listing in one step, but the R&D blind spot of high cost and low probability of success in the past, now I dare to test the waters. It is not a panacea. It is more like an essential support in the process of research and development. The early R&D efficiency is directly full. Can we finally mass-produce the drug? It still has to go through the dual test of clinical and time. It's not going to replace scientists, but it can also help you avoid pitfalls and avoid dangers. Significantly reduce ineffective trial and error approaches. 100 years ago, the discovery of penicillin was purely a matter of chance. Fleming returns and stumbles upon mold. This is the birth of an epic-making life-saving elixir. If R&D efficiency skyrockets tenfold, even if the success rate remains the same. Surprising new drugs that can be encountered will also multiply. When AI starts talking to molecules, humans are away from the 4 words of the right medicine. Seems to be one step closer. But if AI can one day design perfect new drugs like building blocks, will such substances still be medicines or merely products by then?